The wrestling world has been buzzing ever since reports surfaced about Roman Reigns' hospital visit to see Jey Uso following his devastating injury at WrestlePalooza. Fans expected family support, encouragement, and perhaps even reconciliation between the two cousins. Instead, what unfolded was described as one of the coldest moments in the history of WWE storytelling, a scene that blurred the line between family loyalty and ruthless ambition. Jey Uso's fight for recovery. Jey Uso's injury at WrestlePalooza was no small setback. Doctors confirmed spinal complications, multiple concussions, and internal damage that required hours of surgery. The fan-favorite member of the Bloodline is now fighting to recover not just his career, but his quality of life. For supporters who have followed Jey's emotional journey in and out of the ring, seeing him in such a fragile state has been heartbreaking. The tribal chief arrives. When Roman Reigns walked into Jey's hospital room, fans assumed it would be a family moment, one cousin checking on another. But those who witnessed the interaction describe it differently. Roman entered with the same presence he carries into the arena. Calm, commanding, and strategic. There was no gentle family embrace or words of comfort. Instead, Roman treated the visit like another chapter in his ongoing story as the tribal chief. A cold-blooded ultimatum. According to those close to the scene, Roman's words were less about Jey's well-being and more about the future of the Bloodline. He reminded Jey of the family's expectations, the weight of their heritage, and the responsibility to stay strong for the legacy they represent. Rather than comfort, it felt like pressure. For many fans, this came across as a ruthless ultimatum. Either Jey returns when Roman decides, or he risks being left behind. The family dynamic on display. This moment revealed the darker side of the Bloodline story. For years, Roman has positioned himself as both leader and protector of the Anoa'i dynasty. But in the hospital, stripped of the lights, the crowd and the theatrics, it became clear that his leadership can feel more like control. To some, it showed Roman's heartless side, but to others, it proved just how far he'll go to protect what he believes is his family empire. The line between reality and story. What makes this moment even more intense is how blurred the line between reality and storytelling has become. Jey Uso's real-life injury is serious, and yet Roman's hospital visit was quickly folded into the ongoing WWE narrative. The result is a storyline that feels painfully real. Fans are left asking, is this just wrestling drama, or has Roman truly crossed a line in his pursuit of dominance? Fans react with shock and anger. The WWE Universe has not held back in its reactions. Social media is flooded with fans expressing outrage at Roman's behavior in the hospital, calling it cold and manipulative. Hashtags like #StandWithJey and #BloodlineBroken began trending, with fans rallying behind Jey as he battles through his recovery. Others, however, see Roman's actions as the perfect way to establish him as the most dominant heel of this generation. Roman's legacy at stake. This incident raises important questions about Roman's legacy. Is he a leader who will be remembered for elevating his family to the top of WWE, or will he be seen as the man who sacrificed his family's bonds for personal power? The hospital moment may go down as the defining example of Roman's ruthlessness, shaping his character in a way that will impact every storyline moving forward. The future of the Bloodline. With Jey's future in wrestling uncertain, the Bloodline's stability is now in question. Can Roman continue to rule without his right-hand man? Will Solo Sikoa or Jimmy Uso step up to fill the void? Or will Jey's eventual return, whenever that may be, signal a reckoning for the tribal chief? Fans are already speculating about how this real-life injury will reshape WWE's most compelling faction. Closing thoughts. Roman Reigns' hospital visit to Jey Uso was supposed to be a private family moment. Instead, it became one of the most talked about and controversial events in WWE today. Whether seen as brilliant storytelling or heartless exploitation, it has left fans stunned, emotional, and desperate for answers. One thing is certain. The fallout from this moment will define not just the future of the Bloodline, but the future of WWE itself.